Thunder, 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 ThunderCats. Ho!
ThunderCats.
What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another unboxing video. We got a massive unboxing today. We are unboxing the entire ThunderCats line from Iron Studios. I'm fortunate enough to have this in the house thanks to my good friend Edwin. So really cool. Can't wait to get these things out of the box. If this is your first time on the channel, we do a lot of talk of collecting. We go on toy hunts. We do Hot Toys unboxings. We do statue unboxings. We do all kinds of cool geek stuff like that. So if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of the content. Also, we just opened up the Marvelous Knights YouTube membership group. If you're interested in joining that, for the low cost of $1.99, you get early access to our videos before the public gets to see it. You also get producer credits that show up right after our logo intro, so you'll get recognition there. You get members only giveaways, discounts on our merchandise, access to exclusive emojis, and an exclusive badge in front of your name so that you know that you are part of the members. So if you're interested in doing that, we really appreciate that. All you got to do is click the join button below this video, or if you're watching it on a mobile phone, head over to the main page of our channel, and then from there you can join. And finally, if I could make this intro any longer, we are doing a giveaway right now for reaching 25,000 subscribers. We've actually already blown past that and gone past 26,000 subscribers, so we're kicking ass right now. So if you're interested in joining that giveaway, I'll leave a link for you guys to get to that. We are giving away a Sideshow Gladiator Hulk and also a $50 coupon to Comic Concepts. Oy, the intro's over, finally. Jesus, I swear I'm so long-winded. It just keeps on going. Let's get to what we're here for. The ThunderCats from Iron Studios is in the house. I got so many boxes here, you can't even see my face. Jesus Christ. This is dope, man. You know, ever since I was a kid and ThunderCats came out in the 80s, this was like one of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid. The ThunderCats theme song would just like dig in your brain, man. That thunder, 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 ThunderCats. I mean, when I would hear that, I would come running to the living room, to the only TV we had in the house, to see the ThunderCats. I was just so into that cartoon as a kid. And yeah, man, I really dig it. The 80s had it good, man. They had a lot of really awesome intro music. You know, G.I. Joe, the Transformers, ThunderCats, Silverhawks. We had a lot of cool cartoons back then, man. So one of the things about the ThunderCats is you have a lot of characters, right? You got Panthero, you got Tigra, you got Chitara, you got Wily Cat and Willy Cat, you know, and you got Lino. You got so many characters, and Mumra. You got a lot of different characters to choose from on this. And so far, there hasn't been many companies that have made the entire line of statues. The Sideshow started earlier, and they had their 1/5 scale line. They had Mumra, they had a somewhat Lino that I wasn't really too big of a fan of. Chitara, I think, still hasn't even come out yet, and she may have come out for pre-order, but I'm not certain if that's come out yet. But you know, for a lot of us, it's difficult to collect all these. And something about Iron Studios that I like is they got their 1/10 scale, they got their 1/10 scale line. And what's great about the 1/10 scale line is you can collect a bunch of these. You can make this one big, huge diorama, and it looks pretty neat. You know, at least what I've seen in the pictures. But I've never seen these things in person. So I'm very much interested in seeing these. All the box art seems to be the same. So let's get some of these off the table, and we'll get the turntable out here, and I'll show you guys at least what one of the box arts look like, and then we can start unboxing the statues and see what they all look like as a whole. All right, so if you go to get the ThunderCats set, what you're gonna get is a bunch of boxes that look like this. You have a picture of the character on the front. In this case, it's Lionel, and this one's gonna have Snarf along with it. And then you have this kind of like tan colored box that features the logo. There you got Snarf there on the side. On the back, you're gonna see the full statue. So that's the same on all of them, all right? And then you have the Iron Studios logo, and Lionel and Snarf. And that's what you're gonna get for every one of the boxes. All right, so pretty simple. Let's get it out of the box, see how hard the assembly is, and we'll get them all together and discuss what we like about them. Let's get to it.
ThunderCats are loose.
Thunder, thunder, ThunderCats. Thunder, 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 ThunderCats. All right, let's start off with Tigra. Base here. out maybe. Nope. He's definitely got that in his hand. One down. Whoop. Yeah, he looks cool. Whoa, that's a strong magnet. Okay, so we got two. So that one goes here. Does it go up? Goes this way. Okay, goes there. That is cool. Yo, that is dope. That is pretty freaking dope. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, so he's gonna go like that. I want to put him in first. Okay. ThunderCats! Ho! It's dope. It's gonna go like that. Boom. All right. All right, there it is, all put together, looking super fantastic as a team. This is so cool. I mean, look at it. It's got a really nice display. It's got a good, nice size to it. All together, if you wanted this whole set, you're gonna need like 16 inches of space in width and about 16 to 17 inches in height and about 11 inches in depth, okay? As a set here together, like on a pedestal all by itself, these look pretty awesome. I do like the way they look. I do have a little bit of issues with some things in regards to how they assembled and then also the batteries, all right? So let me knock out the stuff that I'm not too happy with when it comes to this piece. First of all, these parts like Chitara's staff here, Tigra's whip, you know, Lino wasn't so bad, but those two in particular, getting their handle in through their hand was super tight. Like you had to like twist it to get in. It didn't feel like a nice, you know, clean push through. You know, it felt like you were gonna like rub some paint off of it. So that's a little bit scary. The other thing I'm not too happy with is that a lot of these pieces feature batteries, not this one, but Lionel and Wily Cat and Wily Kit, they have light up features, all right? They don't include the batteries in it, and they don't tell you what batteries you need to buy. I don't like that. That's weak, man. And I don't understand why you can't ship the batteries with this stuff. It's because Hot Toys does it. I mean, I just got an Iron Man figure in the other day that had 21 batteries in that box. You mean to tell me you can't ship the 3 batteries that go with these statues? I got to run out and figure out what batteries go into this thing or look it up? I don't think that's cool. I think you should, at least, if you're not going to put the batteries in there, you know, put on the box somewhere. Maybe it is on the box. I just haven't read it yet. But put on the box somewhere. You need whatever batteries you need to finish the assembly on this piece. The kids here, the ThunderCats logo will light up, which is dope. And then in Lionel's case, I think it's the base, the eyes of the cat light up. So, you know, I think that adds to the whole scene. It would have been kind of cool too to have it just a plug and play, you know, something that you just plug in with like a little USB or something, and then you just connect it to a power outlet. I think that would have been even better. But that's it. That's the only negatives I have on this. These things are really, really dope. So I know they're kind of small from this distance, so we're gonna do what I do on figures. You all know what time it is. Extreme close up! All right, there you guys go. A little bit closer in so you can check out the details. At the end of this video, I'll do a turntable on all of them so you can see all of them close up and all of the detail that they come in. I think they're sculpted very, very well. I like how they display together. I like the thought process and how they display together, you know, because while the pieces don't connect with each other, I like that they have proximity bases. Everything looks like it's supposed to go together. And then they all have like little spots where you could put them that seem to work very well so you can visually see all of the characters in the team. So I think that's really good. The thought process behind the entire design was very well done. So I like that. You know, aside from not giving me batteries, I mean, everything else is really, really cool. I love the position of Lionel. I love the pose. Have him in the center, has the sword up in the air, like he's screaming ThunderCats, ho! You know, it embodies the television show, and that's what's important when you want to sell me something, you know, based on nostalgia. It's because, you know, you don't have any ThunderCats right now. We haven't had a cartoon for ThunderCats in a very, very long time. So you're getting me by the nostalgia by this, you know. So if you're gonna sell me something like this, you gotta give it to me the way it was in the cartoon. There's not a lot of texture in the characters, just like in the 80s cartoon. You know, you have very simple designs to the sculpts, but the anatomy and everything looks really good. The paint on it, I think, looks pretty good. A little bit flat in some areas, like there's just single one colors, but you know, that's an 80s cartoon, so you didn't have lots of shading when it came down to the design of that. As far as the QC on it, I think that's done really nicely. There is some little areas where there's a little bit of bleeding that I could see, like right back here on Tigra's foot. I could see a little bit of that. But, you know, it's a small statue. I'm not going to really knock them down too much for that kind of stuff. These statues are relatively inexpensive. For the better part, they run around $129 a pop, with Lionel being the most expensive, I think being like $239. So, you know, for what's this, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's about maybe $500 probably right there for the 4 over here. And then with this one, so you're looking about $700 for this entire diorama, maybe like $800 with shipping and taxes. You know, for an entire diorama like this, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's pretty good. So that's my thoughts on it. I hope you guys dig this statue. Right now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and get my turntable out, and I'm gonna have you guys get a real close up on each one of the figures separately. And then if I can fit them all in the base together, we'll do a spin around of them all together so you can see them as a whole with some cool music. I'll try to find some 80s music that'll work with it so that I don't get copyrighted. So anyways, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this piece at the end of the video. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.